Introduction to networking. Why do we need networks? In this lecture, we're going to talk about networks in general. I'll show you what a server is, what a firewall is, routers, switches, a lot of interesting things. Stay with me. It is pretty easy to come up with a definition. Network, it means that you have at least two computer systems that they are connected, they are linked together, they can work together, they can see each other, they can talk to each other. What does it mean? It means that, for instance, if you're at home and you have a router, okay, and they are linked, okay, it means that you have a router and then you have a laptop. What else? You can have another PC, maybe a phone. What else? A printer, a tablet, a modem, a scanner, you know, everything that you can imagine. You know, today you can buy a fridge that is wireless. It means that you can monitor that remotely. It's crazy. And that's what a network is. You have at least two systems that are linked together. They can talk to each other, they can see each other, exchange information. And thanks to that, yes, you can browse the internet, you can go to Facebook, and of course, you can access all local files and documents as well. Here is a nice diagram that I found some time ago. I like to use it because it allows me to help you identify devices and components of a network that we use today. I'm pretty sure you're okay with clients' PCs. That's pretty obvious and we'll not talk about that. Here is something that is more interesting, a server. What is a server? I'm an infrastructure engineer. I use Microsoft, but of course it can be a Linux server. In most companies, that will be a Microsoft server, Windows Server 2008, 2012. In most cases, it will run something that is called Active Directory services. It means that you will have a centralized infrastructure, everything in one place. If you know what I mean, it means files, permissions, printers, policies, everything that you can imagine will be in one place. Of course, you can have more than one server. The idea is the same, that you have a place. For instance, imagine that this PC wants to access a file on that server, and it is my favorite name when I teach. It's Mike and John, so let's use Mike. Mike wants to access a file on a server. You go to the server and say, okay, Mike is allowed to do this or that. I will add him in most cases to a group. It means that Mike became a member of, let's say, HR group 5 minutes ago. It is a good thing because groups are flexible. Why? Maybe next week your manager says, well, Mike, he stopped working at our HR department and he was moved to sales. Make sure Mike is not allowed to access these files anymore. And you don't have to go to 25 places and say, okay, well, what about this file? What about that printer? What about this area? What about that database? You don't have to do that because you have a group. It means that you have to remove Mike from that group and that's it. I want to stop here because we do not have time to talk about servers and Microsoft infrastructure. If you're interested, I think the best place to start is MTA servers. Okay, it is a really nice certificate from Microsoft that you can get and learn, well, basics, fundamentals of Microsoft servers. Of course, I cannot leave it like that. I have to show you a real server, that is Windows Server 2012. Here you can see a nice dashboard, Server Manager. It's new, it's different. If you think about Windows Server 2008 and 2003, it is better. It allows you to identify any issues straight away. Let's try and identify some network devices. Yes, we have a firewall and a router. A firewall is a device that in most cases is responsible for your security and the security of your network. A router in a small office, home office network. In most cases, it is an edge device that is connected to the internet. Yes, thanks to that guy, you can browse the internet, and please note it is a wireless router. And you all go, okay, I don't have any devices like that in my network, and it's still a network. Yes, it is. If you're at home, in 99% you will have a firewall and a router in one box. It's one device. It's okay. A lot of even companies do that. What about a server? You don't really need a server. Some people go for a NAS server. Okay? A storage server. It means you can have cloud solutions. You can have a service like Dropbox in your own network. You can make backups, manage IP cameras. It is a really powerful device that you can run in your network. That's where I want to stop. In our next lecture, I will show you a firewall, and the router will talk about network devices in our networks. Thank you very much.